Last bit of business to take care of, Fantasy League. So, Peyton, give us a little rundown of what's going on.
Well, as we head into SummerSlam, that means we are coming to the close of the fourth session of this year's Fantasy League, which means we're about a third of the way throughout the entire season.
Woo.
And things sit as such going into SummerSlam. In last place is Tony's Tykes with 356 points, making the rally, but still hasn't quite caught up and gotten out of that last place spot. In fifth place is Steven Juego's Team Stoner with 421 points, one more point than they probably want. Well, I'm sure they want much more points than that, but yeah. In fourth place, Drew White's The Drew Crew with 473 points. Third place, Miguel Leon's Team Best for Business with 556. Second place, Sean Walker's, what's your new team name?
Midnight Slammers.
The Midnight... Sean Walker's Midnight Slammers with 591 points, and my team Next Gen still sitting pretty in first place with 771 points, and we plan on sticking there as Brock Lesnar goes into SummerSlam. So that brings us to the second part of what we do here, which is substitutions. As we go into this, the waiver wire actually has myself sitting in first place, though I got to say, I really don't know if there's anyone I would want to drop from my team. Cesaro ain't doing as good as he was at one point, but I think he's going to rebound very soon. Same goes for Bo Dallas. They seem to have dropped that undefeated streak, which is fine. Let him take a couple losses. I think he's still going to be someone doing something in the next number of months. Stardust get them damn tag titles already. But whatever. I'm expecting title victories for Brock Lesnar and Paige this Sunday, so I believe I will stay there. Next on the list would be Steven Juego, who's not here, has not written to me at all. So that would next go to Drew White. Drew, what you looking to do?
I'm looking to not Scooby-Doo, but to drop Xavier Woods and pick up Eric Rowan.
Interesting indeed. All right, well, that brings it to Miguel Leon. Anything you're interested in doing this week, Miguel?
Nope, I just picked up Brie Bella, so I'm good to go. Everybody else is keeping me on Easy Street right now.
All right. Tony, you're next.
I'm tempted to drop Kofi Kingston, but I'll stick it out.
Interesting. Risky, but all right. Sean Walker, anything you're interested in doing?
Yeah, I'll drop Fandango for Curtis Axel, please.
Okay.
Really? Wow.
Interesting choice. Why Curtis Axel?
Because he's the better of the two.
Okay.
Yeah, but he still loses matches with Rybaxel, so you'd still be losing points.
Future champs guaranteed.
All right.
We're gonna be eating those words if that happens. So we'll
don't
see.
mind. That'll kick me up into second place.
All right. Well, with that, that's gonna conclude our work. What's up, Drew? You got something else you want to do?
Yeah, I want to kind of please do something else if it's too...
I guess unless Miguel or Tony wants to do anything.
I'm good.
Nah, keeping it.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and drop Eric Rowan and pick up the Rosebud, Adam Rose.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Miguel sounds hurt. He's like, oh.
No, I didn't think of that, but that's not a bad choice. I'm actually surprised Tony didn't drop Kofi and pick up Adam Rose.
I don't see much going on for Adam Rose.
Okay.
Yeah, he's Mr. Commercials now.
Yeah. Unless you get points for product placement.
Yeah, you get appearance points.
Mm-hmm. You're not going to get much.
Nah.
Can I pick up the B? That is a real question.
No.
I'd pick her up.
I'd pick her up. You know what I'm saying?
You know. All right, well, that's going to wrap us up for all the stuff we're going to do going into SummerSlam for the Fantasy League. To pay attention to the latest scores and anything else going on with it, pay attention to keepingkayfabe.com or the official Keeping Kayfabe Facebook or Twitter pages.
Okay, guys, plug time. Woo! Drew?
Oh.
First, Drew.
Oh, well then. This might be the last Mac Talk for a while for the Drew Crew. Drew Crew's going off to college because, being a man apparently requires going places. So,
what you studying?
Right now I have business management, but I'm probably not going to keep that. I'm going to really just explore what I want to see during that first year. I do have a few things on my plate that I want to try first, and I'm going to see what I really want. But I will be missed.
Yeah, I was going to make that same joke.
So, anyways, I will miss everyone here, all of your beautiful faces, even Sean's, even though you hate my team, and I still love you. I'd like to thank everyone for being so cool over the past year and a half. And until next time, the Drew Crew will be living on through the spirit of not the spirit of Eddie Guerrero, but the spirit of Sean Walker's dreams. Drew Crew out.
Struggling to figure out the end of that, right?
We're
Spirit.
replacing you with Chris Jester.
Oh no. But seriously, I will try to be back. It just depends on my situation at school. I got roommates now, and they probably are not going to be pleased with me talking about porn stars wrestling and make weird fucking sounds when we're off camera at 2:00 in the morning. So
They might.
they might. I bet the dead sticks suck. I don't think us. until
We flustered him. Whoops. I said one of his trigger words.
Until next time, guys, I'll miss everyone here. Stay golden, pony boy, and any other quote that requires one leaving.
We'll miss you too, Drew. Thank you for being a part of this for such a long time, man.
You're not
Sincerely,
gonna have Drew White to kick around.
sincerely, dude, you are a great part of the show, and I hope that you're able to find the time to do it as often as possible.
Yeah. It should. I'm hoping it's only just a few weeks of. I just need that few weeks, I just got to disappear for a month like CM Punk. I'll be back, though. I'm not going to kick the can forever. I'm not retired, as one might say.
You'll just spend the next couple of weeks preparing your roommates for, like, listen, this is what the show's about. It might not seem like it if I'm
it's
talking
really
about fucking
awesome.
potatoes and stuff.
But it's really fucking awesome.
Potatoes and porn stars. That sounds like a great podcast.
That's
It's gonna be the follow-up to Sand and Snow.
that's a weird, like, duo pack. Potatoes and porn stars. All right. Sean, anything you want to throw out there?
Check previous episode for recent plugs.
Didn't in one of the recent episodes you plug AIDS or something?
That was the last
That
episode.
was like several episodes ago.
Oh, okay. Well, don't look at that one, folks.
See the live episode where I plugged my Pornhub channel. But yeah, how long do we have to wait before Drew is inactive before we can start taking part as team? Like a month?
3 months.
Alright, cool.
I'll be back. Don't worry. I'll make sure I'll be back before then eventually, Sean.
I have first dibs on Seth Rollins, yeah?
No, you fucking hate him.
I
You can't
got
have
first
Seth.
dibs on Roman Reigns.
Oh yeah, well I have first dibs on Sheamus.
Oh, lucky
fucking
you.
right.
Yeah.
Miguel, plugs.
If you guys like listening to people talk about movies, check out the Untitled Movie Show. Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock on blogtalkradio.com. We recently did a tribute show for Robin Williams for our most recent episode. Most of our episodes are just news-based, though, but we felt it necessary to do that. So check out our last episode we did, and keep checking in for future episodes. Tuesday nights at 8 o'clock on blogtalkradio.com, the Untitled Movie Show. And I am planning in the near future to start a Twitter account for the show. I really got to kick it into high gear and really start promoting it myself. So look into that. I'll definitely be plugging that once I get that up and running, but that's something I've got planned down in the cards.
Woo. And Peyton.
All right, folks, if you enjoyed listening to us banter about wrestling and not wrestling, you can hear us every single Monday night following Raw on megapowersradio.com for our Raw post show. The most interactive post-Raw experience available. We'll have the chat room always running with lots of awesome fans chatting with each other, 2 conversations at once. Or if you're feeling a little ballsy, you can call in on our cell phone line, or whatever kind of phone it is. Doesn't really fucking matter, I guess. Calling on the phone line, chat to us directly. It's lots of fun every single Monday night, and lots of other programming goes on megapowersradio.com as well if you feel like having something thrown into your ear. Most notably, the Daceman Show just had a special guest on this very evening, the creators of the Default Dan indie game. Really frustratingly awesome game where everything is backwards. You want to grab that coin? No, it's going to kill you. Jump down that hole. It's going to kill you, right? Nope. It brings you into some sort of teleportation. It's fucking wacky. Anyway, check that all out. megapowersradio.com.
Okie dokie, everybody. This is it for 144. 145 next week is going to be reviewing everything that happens on SummerSlam, and then we're going to start moving into some special features. So if you guys have any suggestions of what you'd like to see for episode 146, 147, and 148, which is going to be the monthly mailbag most likely as well, send in those suggestions and we will take those into account for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll get into Night of Champions after that, and blah 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 blah. You know how this goes by now. Thank you to everybody on the panel this evening. Thank you to those listening, and we will see you next week. This has been another Smark Out moment, and we're being counted out.
Introducing Alberto Del Outro's personal ring announcer, Ricardo Rod Outro. The Dakotas of Masola Celeste Pneumonia. And I don't speak Spanish, but I'm an Sonos anyways. Yes. Alberto That's a good scar for the quickly. This is an outro. This is gonna be shitty, but I don't give a fuck because it is the Drew Crew. And now time for the racist jokes. I'm not Mexican. I'm not Mexican. But I know how to say a few things about Mexico.
This doesn't sound like Del Rio's.
And now Del Rio doesn't have a job. Clean that plate, Del Rio. Don't smack me in the face. Take a joke. And go mow the lawn. Mexican stereotypes. Home Depot.
I am officially offended.